Okay, the light is a little bit brighter here, and still I'm trying to see. What is seeing versus looking? Seeing is more like having real see. To a human, we use our eyes to see. How else can you see? You can see through your intuitions, and you can see. You have to raise your consciousness a heck of a lot before you really see. What does that mean? If you raise your consciousness, can you see the games that are being played on planet Earth? Can you see how the monkey mind has got unbelievable numbers of games that people are playing?
It depends. Most of the time when we think of games people play, we think of like Monopoly, Payday, Sorry. Other games where it's designed for winner take all. What about sharing games? The Easy Bake Oven used to be made by Kenner, where children would bake little treats designed to share with their friends. That's a nice sharing game. Mm. Mm.
That's all I got for you now. Remember, when I'm quiet, it means I'm meditating. What are you doing? Are you catching the ascension train? If you're not, there's one way to do it and only one way to do it. You have to meditate. Your system is totally designed for you to meditate. It's built in. You don't have to go anywhere other than quiet place. That's about all I got all the time. Meditate, 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 meditate. If you're in the middle of someone having a major meltdown, in other words, someone who's acting like they're super emotionally upset, the best thing you can do in those circumstances is what's known as holding space, which is not talking to them. It's basically you focusing on your breathing, and if there's emotions coming up in you, focusing on your breathing, being quiet, and breathing and breathing and breathing is holding space. What does that do? It helps to get the emotional upset processed. Processing emotional energy is also a thing a human body can do. It's not always the most pleasant thing. Is it ever pleasant? If you're really calm, you can do it without too much drama. But it does help, believe it or not, because if no one processes the emotion, they're going to come back again. How many times do you have to process emotions for people having emotional outbursts? As long as they're having emotional outbursts and you're around. You can sometimes walk away, but sometimes you'll feel like it feels like my body just wants to stay. If that's the case, focus on your breathing. Try and stay calm yourself. Try not to get hooked by whatever the emotion is that the other people that are around you having emotional outbursts are all about. Holding space. How much more emotional drama are you expecting in your life? If you are going to get anywhere like the Fifth Dimension, the song The Age of Aquarius by the Fifth Dimension, or even John Lennon's Imagine song, we are still going to have to process a hell of a lot of emotion because there's not too many people who do holding space. That's your answer. It's going to take a lot more people. What can you do? Well, you can share my video, this one right here, about holding space to other people who have been having a lot of emotional outbursts, and, little by little giving them information when they are calm and perhaps receptive. Is it going to happen? Only time will tell.